I forgot to materialize in this dimension, so sorry about that. Um, I was kind of just looking at some stuff and making sure everything was all set, and then I always forget to actually turn things on that are needed for me to be here. But I am here as well, obviously, as you can see. There was a weird hiccup when I don't make sure that it's on before I start stream and like go through my scenes. There's like a split second where I'm just not there. That's very weird. I don't know why OBS does that. So I've been playing Diablo 4, and it's not bad, though. I don't know if it's because I'm not playing it properly or not, but my druid doesn't really feel that strong. But I'm still gonna stick with it, even though the pets are pretty weak unless I do like the active attacks. But overall, it's easier just for me to hit the enemies myself rather than having my companions do it. But they're at least able to take some aggro off me, and they're pretty fun. Though I don't know if like I can have all the companions or all the pets active at once for the druid, because there's as far as I know, three. There's wolves, there's a, a bird, and plants. I just wish that they were earlier in the skill tree, because by the time you get them, your other skills do way more damage. So I don't really know what the idea is for them being so far down. You have to be like basically level like 12 or 13, I think, or something like that. Hmm. Um, so yeah, it's like kind of frustrating because I want to do like, the classic druid playthrough of having a ton of pets, and it I don't know. Seems like I might end up going necromancer if the pets there are better. So I kind of did that before when playing Diablo 2, I think it was. The necromancer in that is also way better than the druid was. Um, I also don't know how many pets they get. So apparently the necromancers can customize their summons. So that's cool. You get mages, warriors, and golems. Neat. And I don't know if the druid can customize their pets, but I'm gonna look. It's like I thought I saw something about being able to do that. Yeah, there's only wolves, ravens, and vine creepers, but I don't know if I can customize it or like make them stronger or anything like that. But anyways, that's not the topic of today's stream. We're gonna be playing more Greedfall because yeah, it's the story of it is actually really good. I just kind of wish there was less running around in the same areas or going back and forth. to the same people or having weird cutscene switchovers. Like sometimes it looks really weird when you go from one cutscene to the another one from a different quest, and it's like a huge tonal shift. All right, so we'll switch over. I don't know if there's any other memory crystals to be able to respec, but I think I'm pretty good with what I got. Got a nice two-handed attacks, or one-handed if I want to use them. Uh, I don't remember what we left off or were doing. Okay, so we're gonna do that side quest there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna look and see what I got. These are all... This is useless. I could just sell that. I upgraded this. Actually, compare that to this. 500. Attack slower. Oh, I actually can't even use it. Looks nice though. I would only be able to add about 120 points, I think. So let's see. Kurt, you still can't use this. Damn. It would actually technically be better. He's got 3 agility, he's got 3 of each. He could actually use it. I don't know if it would be worth it though. He's got this sacrificial sword. You know what? Yeah. Go ahead and do that. I can use that. I need something fast. Well, actually, wait. Look. I'll take her sword. I don't really use Sierra, so I don't need to upgrade her for now. That. That's 300. This can be better. We're gonna make it better. $456. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, compared to what? I mean, it is better slightly than the Cutlass. I had, well, Kurt had 4 strength to be able to use this. Okay, so if I got this blade, would make it about 20 points better. Let's sort type. Alright, now wait a minute. So the weapon that I have is actually better? I got 435. So no, this, well, that would be good, I guess. Getting this would be, I would make it, if I upgrade it, be 453. So it would be a little bit better. You know what? I'll just, because I could just find weapons easily enough. I forgot to take out the thing. I forgot to take out the materials that I used to upgrade it, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, what in the hell? Oh, that is awesome. I can't use that. Oh, but that would be so cool. So when did I get this? It is technically worse than what I have, so. And also worse than what he has. Oh, I forgot to actually upgrade his stuff. Oops. Oh well. I'll just visit a store. Wherever the store is, I always forget. There is a store right up ahead.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have
Alright, so let's see if he's got anything new that Kurt have. We need something that is better, I suppose. Technically better.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
I think I'll just switch some weapons around if I can. Okay, so if I have 400 with this, would be better. You know what? He can use this. I think it's... I apparently can't take out weapons. Oh, okay then. Well, I'll just grab one of the weapons from the shop then.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate.
So, hurt. Best weapon that he could use. Probably this. Oh, never mind, he can't use that. So then this maybe?
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his
So that's 400. 453 compared to what I have, 435. I probably won't even switch weapons, so I'll just keep using my two-hander. Oh, this is not where we needed to be.
Hello, Master Lorraine.
Your Excellency, do you have news of my daughter?
Unfortunately,
I have
yes.
grave news for you. Your daughter is dead.
Dead. But it's not possible. I had to take her back. What should I do?
I'm afraid you will have to go back to Teleme alone, sir. Sorry.
What will I tell her mother?
Well, I feel bad about that, but also it was kind of his fault to begin with.
It's blocked.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we gotta go. Unless this way works.
It's blocked.
Oh, okay.
To my
Here
help!
comes our pay,
And
boys!
death to the others!
Not the answer of
Move away! Things are about to get...
I love that. He didn't even get his sentence off before Afro was just like, kapow. Oh man. I love that. Also, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing when I go up against a Nadag, because they're all like really strong in close combat. So I don't know if my slow but strong attacks will be able to hurt them that much. Hello, Suffers. How are you today? Yes, it has indeed been a very long time. Well, I mean, it seems like it's just been not too recently, but well, hello. You're doing well. Well, that is great. I almost said perfect, but that technically doesn't really fit the response, I guess. Or maybe it would. I don't know. I'm only on running on a single brain cell right now.
And what can I do for you?
It's been over a year, really? It does not feel like it.
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit, and I'm glad Manfred sent an external investigator.
Well, I'm glad that you're back.
This commandeering business may just spell the end of the Guard. Without the Nord's transport, we are finished. I don't understand what could have happened. I can assure you that we have never issued an order to that effect. It's as if some members of the Guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the Guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they
Yes,
were behind
very
this
busy
matter
people.
once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town, and trying to unravel the truth from the lies.
Since you neutralized Major Herman and his gang, 3 lieutenants have been leading the troops, while waiting for a new senior officer to be appointed. They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they're honorable?
I won't vouch for them if that's what you're asking. I don't know them well enough.
Thank you, Quartermaster. I'll go and find them.
Speaking of busy, I've been very busy at my new job, but it's not too bad. Like, I don't have much time to like say read or relax that much at my new job, but it keeps me busy, and yeah, I don't mind it. Oh, thank you. I love my avatar too. What was the? Oh, you're talking about my character. It's not dirt. It's a like a magical mark that kind of connects my character to this game's land, I guess. It's kind of revealed in the story, but essentially he's special, I guess. And yeah, I got a new job. I work IT now, so I do help desk stuff and help people with their computer issues. And it's been nice, but also extremely busy. But the day does pass pretty quickly, and I help people out.
Hello. I am...
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation, right? Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. Lieutenant Ermelind at your service.
Well, I didn't know I was so famous. Can you tell me anything about the ship that was commandeered by the guards?
A complete act of piracy, if you want my opinion.
Do you
Oh
know
no,
who
it's
these guards
buffering.
were and under which officer they
That's
served?
not fair.
No, and no soldier is missing here as far as I know. This is very strange. But since the commander's attempted coup, everything has gone to hell here. Men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attackers.
Do you think something is going on?
It seems obvious to me that some people took advantage of this unrest to line their own pockets.
I see. Thank you.
Seems like some people need to
leave
be
you to it.
taught a lesson.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
This last seems to be pretty loyal, I'm guessing.
Your Excellency, if you really want to know what's going on in this barracks, find me tonight near the church.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Friends, and I'm prepared to help you. Don't forget the church tonight.
Well, that's ominous.
Hello, Lieutenant. Desade, legate of the merchant congregation.
Lieutenant Klaus, what can I do for you, Your Excellency?
I'm investigating the illegal commandeering of a Naut ship that took place here in San Mateus. Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't know. I only took office in this city 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting to know my troops. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the commander's men. Are you sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act of a few homesick recruits?
Not totally sure, but it's very unlikely. Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers and organization.
I see. But in that case, sorry for not being more useful.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
Some of the NPCs in this game kinda suffer from the same face syndrome. I think that's what it's called, where, you know, they have the same NPC models. Like one of the villains of the game, or not really a villain, but like a side quest character that we end up arresting, for lack of a better term. He then shares a model with some other people, like a merchant and an alchemist and some other stuff. They all, it's very weird. So like a lot of times you can't tell like who is who from first glance, especially among the guard. They all tend to have the same models.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Desade.
Oh, you are the legate of the congregation. You're quite the celebrity amongst our ranks. I am Lieutenant Alexander. Did you need me?
I'm conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship the Trident. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy. Or we will all pay the price. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who they served under?
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my orders. As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity of the soldiers involved. Since our previous commander's coup attempt, there's been tremendous upheaval. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman, who was serving Commander Torsten, but I didn't take care of his men.
It's only an idea, of course, but one that seems most logical to me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't
I'll
actually
leave you,
take care of them.
Lieutenant. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
With this gang's reign of terror, we were lucky to have come across him.
So, yeah, there was like a coup attempt that ended with me taking out the leader of the group that was doing the coup, but also I wasn't able to get the rest of his underlings, so they kind of escaped. So now I'm wondering if I'll meet them again. If I do, they're going to be extremely sore. What do you think the hair looks like after he removes his helmet? Which one? I mean, my character, I can actually show you. Yeah. So my hairstyle is just kind of basic. All the other characters, they just kind of, they usually have, usually shortcut hair, especially among the guardsmen. Um, then we got Afra, who's got a almost like a weave kind of thing going on. And then Kurt, who kind of, yeah, he's got like a short crop there. Nope, no helmet hair for my character. I don't have any long hair, so actually none of us do. So I don't think that it actually shows through. Or like shows underneath or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, some games like some games completely remove the hair when you put on a helmet, which is kind of funny, but also sort of makes sense. And then others are modeled pretty well where they actually show the hair where it's being held down. And then there's some characters in this game, at least, that they don't wear helmets at all. Like one of my companions, Siora, I actually wanted to talk to Siora. And she doesn't wear any helmets at all, which is weird. But I guess maybe the horn that's on her head probably prohibits a helmet.
Karans, do you need something?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
Well, I guess not.
I must leave you. See you later.
I wish more of the dialogue options would disappear when you are done with it. But sometimes they stay. It's really annoying. I'm gonna try and get this box over here before I talk to this guy. I like loot.
Ah, here you are. I wasn't sure you'd come. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
What do you know about this organization?
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now ask me any questions you want. We don't have much time.
I have a feeling that this guy's gonna end up dead somehow.
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk to me?
I joined this gang some time ago, without realizing the extent of their power. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few small secret protection missions, but I found myself involved in a sordid business with the young islanders. We capture them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular in brothels. I participated for a long time, without batting an eye, but I ended up bonding with one of the captured islanders, and the horror of this trafficking has finally hit home. I don't want it to happen to her.
Who took possession of the ship, and for what purpose?
Soldiers from the garrisons, members of Egon's organization.
I mean, he's kind of generic, so I feel like he's probably gonna be expendable.
Captives to the mainland. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time, hidden in the holds.
My game
Now
just
they
cut
pull
out for
this
some
big
reason.
stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, but also your attention. Egon would never have made such a mistake, and they'll make the fool who did suffer dearly.
Do you know who Egon is? Or at least who runs this organization?
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct superior, never the one above. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other activities.
And who gives you your orders?
Lieutenant Ermelin, that woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still held captive. She wants to clean up behind us to avoid leaving any trace. My friend is among them. If I can't find a way to stop Ermelind, she will die.
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly. Where are the
Well, he is
islanders held
being
captive?
useful,
They're
I
kept in a
think.
former logging facility on the outskirts of town.
Is it well guarded?
No, numbers are small to avoid arousing suspicion. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different story.
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens, by getting rid of the guards. When Ermelind and her soldiers come, we will use the element of surprise to neutralize them.
With all due respect, there will be many. Are you sure you'll be able to face them?
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for example.
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about saving their own young people. They'll also be able to give them shelter when we free them.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelin will take action any moment now.
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take care of the operation.
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the scout for Ermelin's squad. That way I can let you know when we arrive.
We should go to Vedlug.
Yes, Storm Warriors will be a good asset.
That's a good idea. Even though I could technically take on the enemy group myself, since I have magic and, well, protagonist power on my side. Let's see. I'm gonna put the scythe that I have away. I like it, but I might actually. Let me. I want to give it to Kurt. He'll get strength, 4 strength at level 30. So unfortunately, all right, I'll just put it away. I'm only at level 27. So just put that away unless I find something better. Generally speaking, the legendary stuff isn't as good. Wait a minute. I could just use my house to tell you. Get Deirdre to help you. Is that a separate one? Yeah. Hopefully we're not too late. Ooh, wait. This guy should have a good one. I'll go look at Kurtz. Alright, so we got the Warhammer. Steel hammer. Let's see. Long blade. I could definitely use that. Let's see. 370. Or one. Nope, can't use that. 378. $60. I had more strength, I'd be able to get these upgraded. Or I'd be able to give him the better weapon and then do more damage, but he doesn't have strength yet. He's probably good with that. Check weapon here. So I think this would actually do more damage, but I don't remember if the upgrades for the guns are plus 60 damage, like the okay, they are plus 60. Alright then, I'll upgrade her weapon. So this is technically better. Still wish I could give her a gun that has rapid fire, that way she could do some more. Wait. So that's plus 38 damage. There. Yeah, okay, so that's better. 391 plus 309 elemental damage.
What do you seek?
I have come to ask for your help, Deirdre. A group of guards captured young natives and turned them into slaves. But now they want to get rid of them to avoid drawing attention to themselves. I want to free them and stop these guards. But we will need support from warriors.
Who's to say this is not a trap?
Oh, crap. If I had Vasco, I'd be able to do this.
Listen, I'm not asking you to send us all your clan, just a few men. We're not sure just the three of us will be able to stop all these soldiers.
Sorry, Renaigse, but I don't trust you.
I don't understand why you refuse to believe me. What risk are you facing?
That of weakening my clan when we are surrounded by enemies.
But your young people are risking their lives. And those who imprison them might get away with it.
This is what you, Renaigse, is telling me. And I think you're lying. Anything more?
Okay, I'll have to come back. I'll have to come back with Vasco. That way I can convince her. Now, where is my camp? We're just gonna travel. Okay. Afra, we're gonna put you away. Vasco. Is the currency easy to get? Not really. a lot of the stuff tends to take up at least a third, if not more, of
What
all
do
the
you
money
seek?
that I have.
I beg you again to lend me a hand. It may only take a few warriors to do the trick. Think about the awful fate awaiting those young women.
Who's to say this is not a trap?
These prisoners are to become slaves in the cities and on the continent. They would be far from their land, forced to obey the orders of the Renaigse, no matter what they are. Treated as objects instead of people.
The Renaigse consider everything as objects. Trees, animals, even people. I'll help you catch those monsters. And I hope they'll be treated like objects too.
The prisoners are in a former logging facility near San Mateus.
I know where it is. The Renaigse massacred the forest there.
We will get rid of the guards there and release the prisoners. But if any soldiers are sent to kill them thereafter, can we rely on you to intervene?
I will send you my 2 best warriors. I can't give you any more right now. They will find you where the forest has suffered. Anything more?
I need
Just
to be
2
going.
people?
Gwawalem seg.
Well, it's not great, but I guess it's better than nothing? Maybe? Uh... Yeah, a lot of the items that I get, like, they don't sell for very much. So, and when I get gold, it's like 3 to 10 gold every time I pick something up. Like this, it's like 4 gold, which is nothing, because most of the items that I could buy tend to be about, well, it depends on what it is. If it's ingredients, it tends to be between 10 and 50 per thing. And then, like, weapons and items tend to be between 500 and 1,000. Depending on the quality, of course. And it is, really annoying. Is there a way to generate gold like a job? I mean, technically, yes. I mean, there's, like, small side missions that I could do. I think they're literally just called missions. Yeah. But the thing is, they don't show up on the map, so I don't actually know where to go to do all these. But I don't know how much they pay. And then the side quests tend to be like very, very small amounts of gold to complete them. You do get like the items and stuff like that from dead enemies and whatnot, so it's not too bad, but it could be better. It's nothing like Fable where you can actually do jobs over and over again and just get money that way. Which I did quite a lot, especially in Fable 1. At least until I got my real estate empire going.
Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
I must admit, I spent a lot of time and money getting every single house in, I think, like the entirety of the Fable universe.
No one passes.
I will pass without your permission.
To my help! And death to the others!
Man, that sword is good. Yeah, essentially, Fable is half fantasy RPG, half real estate. Because it's like, you buy the houses and stuff like that to, you know, obviously generate money over time. And then you use that money to buy more houses because it's just fun. You don't really need to buy weapons once you've got everything you want. But overall, it's addicting. I don't know why.
You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant France who told us where to find you.
France? So he kept his word. I had hoped he would.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set a trap for the people who captured you.
Then we will fight by your side. They will pay for what they have done to us.
No, you're in no condition to fight. It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you can return home. Thank you for coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
She told Esseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan have been captured, and we believe they are here. When Xavier also sent a warrior for the same reason.
We are most grateful for your help. Thanks to you, we can stop those who captured them.
You're there. Were you able to get rid of the guards?
Yes, and we have released the prisoners. But there are still others that we have to defeat.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, we have every chance of winning. Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take position.
I mean, really, I don't actually need any help. Oh, there's more than 2 people here. Great. I mean, it's still helpful, but, like, I could actually do this myself. I have explosives, I have gun, I have giant blade.
Anything to report, Sergeant Franz?
Negative, Lieutenant. Everything is quiet.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
To my help! Death to the others!
You will pay for what your brother has done.
To my help! And death
Wait,
to
there's
the
more?
others!
Ooh.
We got them.
Make sure Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to San Mateos. She will probably be sent to New Serene to be interrogated by Manfred. She has a lot to teach us about Egon.
I hope she can help you put an end to all of this.
Can we all go home now?
Yes. We will escort you.
Breg, it's thanks to you that I realized what we were doing. I hope you'll forgive me one day for being one of those monsters. In the meantime, I will do everything I can to help stop this smuggling for good.
You are a better man than you think. Friends, when you're finished, return and see me at Xavier. I will be glad to see you again.
We should go. Let's report to Quartermaster Herbert.
I want to get a full plate armor. My armor kind of looks a bit lacking comparatively. Ooh, we got another silver coin. A whole bunch of silver coins. I think they're story items because they were a different color. And the icon's different. Yeah, Franz seems like a good sort, just kind of got mixed up in some bad business. Okay, yeah, I got 5 marked silver coins. Don't know what I can do with those, but they're store items. Now I can talk to the lieutenant. Swish. At least this mission had a happy ending. Well, for some people, anyways. It seems like a lot of the side missions, they don't have happy endings. So sometimes it's a bit like bittersweet, I guess. Like we do complete the missions and help out, and like, well, we help some people, then other people are not so lucky. Like in one of the previous missions, we went to go find like a pair of lovers that were like having a picnic basically. and fishing on the river, and well, it turns out they got eaten by monsters. So, yeah. But hey, at least we saved these guys. Oh, they're back.
Your Excellency, I was told you'd returned with prisoners.
Yes. Lieutenant Ermelind organized the slave trade on behalf of the organization I told you about. Her men captured natives who were then sold here or smuggled to the mainland. We also found out that they commandeered a Naut ship to speed things up.
What madness. I guess Manfred will want to have her questioned. Lieutenant Alexander, you will accompany her with some men.
Quartermaster, at your orders.
And you, Sergeant. I understand that you participated in the despicable actions of this traitor.
You have a good
It's
one,
true,
Suffers.
Quartermaster.
I recommend clemency. Without his help, we would not have discovered what this was about.
I see. You will accompany Lieutenant Alexander. Manfred would like to talk to you, but I will make sure that he knows what role you played in this case.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Well, I'll let you get on, sirs.
Thank you very much for your help, Your Excellency. Travel safe.
Well, things seem to be in order here now. We should go and warn Manfred.
Okay, now we go back to... I believe that would be New Serene. I think Manfred's place is there. And then after that, we'll go probably talk to the Admiral, I think. Oh, look at this. Nice little cozy outside dining set. Wooden chairs and furniture, but yeah, I mean, the iron or whatever this metal is looks pretty good. Proper fancy stuff. As fancy as you can get in a medieval style setting. Or, well, actually, it's Age of Discovery style. But they're in the New World. Alright, now we'll go here. So, after we turn this in, we'll probably have to go back to the docks to talk to the Admiral. Hopefully not. Hopefully he'll just be like, I'll talk to her myself. But, knowing my luck, I'll have to run all the way back there, take care of it, and then finally get paid. And then we gotta do the main quest. Manfred, you'll never guess what happened.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I was able to clarify the story about the ship, and we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you did. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we owe you. I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what happened and offering reparations. I hope she will forgive us. Anyway, I thank you very much. Once again, you have worked wonders, Your Excellency.
Thank
We
you.
couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Frantz. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he's joined your forces.
That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think a sergeant by that name is stationed here.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster Herbert told him to come and find you.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. With this business going on, he must be sorely lacking in men. Anyway, know that our investigation has finally paid off. Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find him. He's with Captain Ulrich.
Captain Ulrich?
The highest ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who was not often found in the field. But faced with such a scandal, he had to intervene personally.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll go find them.
Well, that was not what I was actually expecting to get. I thought I would have had to go all the way back to port.
This arrest is good news. Let's find the captain.
Ah, Your Excellency. I was
You look
talking about your
exactly...
exploits to Captain Ulrich.
Oh, yeah, that is
Your
Lieutenant.
Excellency.
Captain, Lieutenant. Quartermaster Manfred informed me that you had made several arrests.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed, which enabled us to flush out most of the gang.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men are involved in this case. I know many of them, and could have sworn they were honorable people.
I'm sorry, Captain. I understand. It's a shock. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in this kind of thing.
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled this organization.
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to New Serene, to be a part of the investigation there.
To manage it, if you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind, and to be able to arrest all these criminals. I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve the transfer of an officer from another garrison. I must refer to the commander.
In any case, we're most grateful for your help. But we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on in the Guard is the Guard's own business.
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the reputation of the whole Guard.
You forget, once again, that you have not yet obtained your transfer, Lieutenant. In the meantime, please be dismissed.
At your orders, Captain. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
This brazen lieutenant is bordering on insubordination.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is inclined to forget who he's speaking to.
It must be the enthusiasm of youth.
It's possible.
He looks kind of old, though.
And contrary to what he said, we will still need your help.
Oh,
Why's
come
that?
on.
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelin's confession allowed him to arrest all these men. But I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about was a secret camp. The one in which Torsten's recruits received their special instruction for the coup d'etat.
A place I remember all too well.
I'm sure, Kurt. And I'm sorry for that. If I understood correctly, this place was taken back and used by the criminal organization. But our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me, and led me to doubt his sincerity. Perhaps Alexander failed to report it to increase his prestige later.
But he could have another motive. So you would like us to go there?
Indeed. And I'd like to accompany you. I am no longer a field officer, but I still know how to hold my own. And I want to see this case with my own eyes. You know the place, so you will be my guide.
Very well, Captain. You can count on me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will get going right away. Will you come with me?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking go.
I'm ready. Let's hurry.
I kind of wanted to loot what was ever in the corner there, but that's fine. I may have a problem, as I like looting things.
We're almost there.
How would you like to proceed, Captain?
By the book. We'll go through the whole camp, neutralizing any threat.
Neutralizing? That's a very harsh word, sir. Okay, so I think it's up this way. Or wait, hold up. No, we are going the exact opposite way. Let me get spine risen though.
To my help.
No.
To the others.
Okay, so having a strong melee weapon is actually very good. Because I was using a very weak one earlier. That was why I was getting my ass kicked in melee combat. Now I'm doing actually pretty good. Probably could be better, but of course we could get better weapons later on. Obviously, we would not be given the best weapons right away. Huh. Was there two? I mean, could go around and do that. Or we could go in here and take care of them.
Useless. They barricaded themselves inside.
Never mind.
To my help.
Hello. Pow pow. I keep forgetting I have my potions. Hello, gentlemen. Stop blocking, damn it.
To my help. And death to the others. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see what you take.
Alright, so did I actually finish everybody here? Yeah, guess so. Kick down the door, beat up everybody. Oh, they still left the dead bodies here. You would think that they would have moved them by now. Howdy, gentlemen. Ooh.
Lieutenant Klaus. So you are part of this disgusting plot.
Lay down your weapons, Lieutenant. Any resistance is futile. Your troops have been decimated.
I will not surrender, Your Excellency. Death is sweeter than the price of treason.
If you speak, we will be lenient.
You, maybe, but Egon, I doubt it. Farewell.
He's poisoned.
The
Oh,
plague.
shit.
I'd have liked to have questioned that traitor.
I mean, we could have killed him. Or, at, you know, after the trial and all that. Letter from New Serene at the attention of Egan. Egan, our Operation New Serene had to be suspended after many of our men were arrested or killed, and the lieutenant in charge of the operation chose to take his own life rather than betray us. Intendant Manfred called on a member of the congregation, a legate, I think, who managed to make the merchant speak and discovered a plan. What should we do? Madame Arzu, I regret to inform you will not be able to ensure the delivery of the natives we promised you. Unfortunately, the ship we had requisitioned was retaken by the Nauts, interrupting the delivery. Rest assured that we will do everything in our power to... To what? Egan, our operation to Hikmet ended abruptly after the invention of a nosy legate of congregation. Captain Ludwig was arrested and Governor Byrne ordered us to put an end to our operations. We deeply regret it, but we could not do anything. Ludwig should have been more careful.
These letters are signed by Egon. We must go to the office of the leader of these criminals.
We could study the handwriting to find out who's behind this pseudonym.
Alright, so... I don't see anything here, so we're gonna go downstairs. Aha!
Sergeant Franz. Poor man.
Damn.
He paid dearly for the help he gave us.
I knew there wasn't going to be a happy ending.
To death.
Quartermaster Herbert ordered him to accompany Lieutenant Alexander to answer Manfred's questions, but he never made it to New Serene.
I was sure that the lieutenant was not genuine. He must be involved.
Okay, so there's still some more to look at up here, but what? So not out there, maybe in here. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, look at this. List of names written by Egan. We must urgently do away with the following people who have endangered our operations, using all necessary means. Captain Ulrich, Legate de Sardet, that's myself, Intendant Manfred, Intendant Herbert, Sergeant Franz's name was also on this list, but it's been crossed out.
This document talks about eliminating the witnesses to the case.
Manfred and us are definitely on that list.
It looks like poison.
It's a deadly combination. It can cause death in an instant.
Does poison actually do that?
You did a good job, Your Excellency. Egon will never come back from a hit like this.
Certainly. But we know that there are still criminals amongst your troops, including their leader.
We know that Lieutenant Alexander is involved in all this. The sergeant's body, and the fact that he didn't tell us about this camp, are telltale signs. Perhaps he will be able to provide us with a lead. Otherwise, we still have these letters.
Remember that we are targets. Just like Manfred, we will have to stay alert.
You're right. Let's get back to New Serene as soon as possible. You'll hand over the evidence to Quartermaster Manfred and assure yourself of his safety. I will go and ask our insolent lieutenant for an explanation.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir. I think he's gonna die. He seems like a rough guy, but he also knows what he's doing, so maybe he might be okay. But I have a feeling he's good. Oh, we got some monsters in the way. Oh, I went all the way right past my, Yeah, I went right past my cannon. So we're gonna go. Here it is. Nope, not that way. This way. Okay. So who would wait? Who would benefit from this helmet? Not Vasco, not Kurt, not her, of course. Ah, here we go. He can. Then there. I'm gonna switch my armor so I could do sciencey stuff here. If I had 4 agility, I'd be able to do more damage. But I don't. So we're gonna have to go with weaker weapons. Okay, let's see. I don't have high strength at all. This one is not as good. Yeah, because if it's like less than a 120 Or if it's more than 120 difference, then it's weaker than what I had. So this is the one that I had. 114. Yeah. Alright, I'll switch over to Kurt. Still not able to. Actually, he could have the Harry Broadsword. Yeah, why don't I give him it? So he has the same weapon as I. Alright, so the one-handers. Well, this is better. For 53. Or 56, but I don't have a high enough agility for that. Oh, I can't buy them. Okay, well, let's that. There we go. I am broke now. Wait, I could make some other stuff to sell. Let's see. I need my science armor back on. So I'm gonna go with this. And Inatus is Might as well just sell this. Oh, hello. You got s'mores. I would love s'mores, actually. Now I can sell this. Yeah, fuck it. I'll sell. You know what? I'm gonna sell all these magic potions. Oh, oop. My phone is on the other desk. That's why. It's on the desk that the microphone is connected to. Whoopsie. Well, it's a good thing I didn't do this quest longer yesterday, because we've been going for like an hour. Or hour and a half, something like that. Trying to root out a conspiracy. Yeah, we thought that the side quest would have had a happy ending for one of the characters that was in it, but he was found dead. So, it's not a happy ending for him. Or the girl that he was hoping to, I'm guessing, marry. He fell in love with her.
Your Excellency, I wasn't sure I'd see you alive again.
How did you know we were here? Did the captain tell you?
He was arrested while coming back here. Lieutenant Alexander said he was finally reported by his accomplices.
That lieutenant has some nerve. We know he's involved. We found the body of the sergeant who was to accompany him here. He got rid of him to punish him for helping us, or to stop him from revealing more. We also found this document saying that everyone who knows about the case should be eliminated. You're in danger, and they've already found a way to get rid of the captain.
Most of the men who are loyal to him are in jail. I can't do anything without help. I've been trying to get the commander. If anybody can restore order to all of this, she can.
Here, take this evidence and show it to her.
Alas, there's nothing in there that clearly indicates who Egon is.
The recent actions of Lieutenant Alexander suggest that he is the brains behind this operation. And we only have to compare his handwriting with these letters to be sure.
I'm going to join the commander, but you should intervene. I'm afraid he'll get rid of the captain.
Desart, Your Excellency! What a joy to see you again. We finally stopped Egon. The captain will be happy.
Naturally. And that is why you are surrounded by the men I apprehended. We visited your secret camp and found the body of poor Sergeant Franz, who in spite of his death, continues to betray you. You are a member of this organization, Lieutenant. And when we compare your handwriting to the letters we have seized, it wouldn't surprise me to discover that Egon is none other than you.
We prepared a discreet death for you, worthy of your uncle's court. A little poison, and our troublesome diplomat would have been out of the way. But since you leave us with no choice, finish them. It'll be a real pleasure.
Finally, our revenge has come.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna kill all the bastards.
No! Why did you have to stick your nose in our business?
If you had not been so careless, so eager to get rich and climb to the top, maybe we would never have discovered your operations. Surrender, Alexander. Unless you prefer Egon.
Let me go! I could make you rich.
I doubt that the commander would find that arrangement acceptable.
Wretches!
I've been waiting to put this pathetic scoundrel in a hole for a long time. May I?
Be my guest, Kurt.
Your Excellency.
I was getting ready to do combat
Lieutenant
again.
Alexander was court-martialed and will soon be executed.
I want to loot all the
My
bodies.
gratitude, Your Excellency. Without you, this assassin would have probably strangled me in prison.
Manfred gave me all the evidence you gathered and told me about the case. I'm just sorry he didn't tell me about it sooner.
My apologies, Commander. But you've been so busy since starting your new position. I never thought the case would be so big.
Be that as it may, the high-ranking culprits have been punished, and the foot soldiers will be sent back to the continent. A few months on the front should bring them back to reality. We owe you so much, Your Excellency. Without you, the Guard would probably be nothing more than a band of brigands. I am extremely grateful. I will not forget what you did for us.
Don't mention it, Commander.
Yeah, those foot soldiers probably won't last very long. At least, you know, at least they'll get what's coming to them. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way. Oh shit! I got 3 skill points now. That means I could get some skill. There we go. But I want to go back to the back so I could loot those bodies if they're still there. Anyways. Damn it, they're not there. I must have cleaned up the corpses. Alright, so I'll level up here. What do I want to do? Could get this. Increases attack and chain speed. But it uses all of my my fury. But it would heal if I or I could go here, but I hardly ever do backstabbing, so I don't know if that would actually be useful. Oh, I forgot to turn streamer mode on Discord. There we go. That way it doesn't start beeping and everything. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. Attribute, I want... shit. I guess endurance. That way I can go and take the armors that I want. So we're just gonna swap around some stuff. There's a blacksmith there. So if I need to, I can just buy something quick. That way I can place armor. Unless I have something. Well, actually, yeah, I do. Alright, well, let's see. Kurt. Yeah, take that. You can have that. I already got the other one. Damn it. I need boots and gloves.
The best forge
Oh, it's a great...
Yeah, give me something like really cheap. Good enough.
The best forge in Tier for D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I already had the better stuff equipped. Well, I wasted that. Okay, well, wait, actually, look.
Oh, it's you, Onul Menawi. Come and see. I've seen beautiful things from our village.
Where is my house? Okay. So now we're here, and I can switch out some stuff. So, the armor of St. Matthias, 192. And then Kurt. Wait a minute. Afra, it's 192 as well. That. All right. Well, now I have plate armor. Kurt. Got ceremonial armor. Okay. So what do I need? Bigger. Wait. How do I have... Oh, never mind. That's crafting. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. How can I do that when I don't have my science gear on? All right. We're gonna go elemental. There we go. Now, let's... Well, we're out of side quests, so we're just gonna do this main quest here. So we're, I think, looking still for a cure. As we found out last time, our cousin is in very bad shape. If we don't help him, I don't know how long he'll last. Oh. Okay, we're going the wrong way. So I haven't actually been to this place that we're going to. So I don't know how to get there. But I'm assuming that it's this way. I thought that we've been in this village before, but I guess we have not. Or maybe if we did, we didn't go far enough. It's like we did go here before. Also, oh, there's another camp area there. We'll go there after.
Do it. Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenchavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Well, it's a good thing we did that other side, that other main quest, rather. Do you have anything to loot? No? Oh, wow, you got, like... You have a lot of antlers.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach? His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass.
Of
For
course.
the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal.
The
you will
water
find
temple.
deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Oh, now I can talk to Ciora. We're gonna do that before we do
You have spoken to Glendon
the
as you
main
wanted.
quest.
What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Well, there's multiple ways to do this trial. And I think there are actually multiple endings to the game. You know, because there's a lot of different choices that you make. If you whatchamacallit, if you kill certain people or spare certain people, they actually apparently show up in the endings. As you know, kind of like how New Vegas did it with like talking about everybody in every place, same with the what your effects on the world were, things like that. Hello, Ciora.
Karans, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Ciora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Yes, I will do that.
Of course. Let's go.
Alright, well, Afra will take you out of here, and... yeah. So, Ciora, you've got a better weapon, or you should have a better weapon. I unfortunately have nothing to give you, though. So, go do this quest for her. Alright. So, Ciora. Sort by type, because she can only use one type of weapon. Alright. So. Straight saber would be better. Technically. Actually, wait. I should get something cheap. That way I can replace it. Ah, but I don't have it. Okay. Also, I forgot to add Fury. Let's see. Find that to have multiple things I could do. Oh yeah, there is a merchant. Let me go talk. See if he has anything new.
Atto on Alman, do you see anything you would like to exchange?
Alrighty. Well, let's see what you got, my friend. Oh, but none of these can be upgraded. So it's actually worse.
If you want to trade again, you know where to find me.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really,
No.
Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path. Even if she was attached to
I feel like something's fishy
It
here.
is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
So, where is the stone? Oh, that is very far away. Okay, we're gonna fast travel. Also, I'm gonna up the difficulty. Just because, like, it's a little bit too easy. And we're gonna save. Oh my luck, we're gonna get into a boss fight and then just get wrecked. But I have a lot of armor now, and I have a lot of... Oh, hello. I wonder if a higher difficulty gives better rewards for combat. Ah, these guys look suspicious. So it should be this way. But here. Oh, never mind. There's stairs.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Of course. Okay, well, we have a camp actually right around the corner, so we can go there on fast travel, possibly. I'm hoping, anyways. Swoosh.
Strange. It looks like no one's
Oh,
there, but the door's
no.
left open.
This place is definitely wrecked.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
This workshop was devastated on purpose.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Doncass's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
How did he even remember the name? Because I certainly would not have. I mean, especially because we've only been down there once, twice maybe. Hello,
What brings
Dunkus.
you here on Manawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Of course, I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. We gotta go chase down this guy. Who apparently is actually pretty close by. Yeah, relatively close by, I guess.
Oi, Thor! Do you want to trade?
Yeah, what you got? Ooh. Well, I can't use that. But Kirk could. Let's go by site here. So let's see what the strongest weapons he has. So I need something that's more than 500 plus. So the smoldering axe. 284 plus 136. Versus 534. So 534 is what he has now. So this is. Alright, let's do math. I am not good at math, but we're gonna. So that ends up being 420. So that is not actually as good. Plus, it's kind of weird that none of the native weapons can be upgraded. So it's a little annoying. I guess it could be good if you don't want to actually upgrade weapons. Or if you didn't have any skill in crafting. Hope I'm going the right way. Nope. I am not. Oh god. No. Okay, let's see. We'll reload this save. Oh, cool. It actually saved right before I jumped down.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free, and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric. Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the Lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Yes, we're gonna definitely go right back. Thank you for that fast travel. I didn't feel like running all the way back. And we're going to bash those priests over the head with the rock that they supposedly had signed, or whatever it is they
Siora,
do.
Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother. I
But
think
they
it's
did.
high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Yeah, well, fuck off.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these liars. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
So does she have like another
Karas,
quest?
do you need something?
I must pass the trial of water. Do you know anything about it?
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial that all must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial reveals the true personality of those who pass it. My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going.
I like how I can
If
only
you
see
are
my back.
confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Anything else?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The Earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
So is that her final side quest? No, not yet. She has one more companion quest, which I will definitely do eventually. Now, where do I go? Oh, right, there's a fast travel point here. Now we can do the trial of water. Don't want to keep using Sierra. Kind of. Though I also kind of want to use Petrus. Glasgow can upgrade his stuff now. You know what? We'll take Vasco. I haven't used him for a while. So he can use... shit. Can't use that. This, maybe? Let's try it. Oh. It doesn't even show up in the list. Okay. That's odd. Alright, so we got... nothing else. I could test him out with this. It's got 6 shots. It's a flintlock revolver. Does 5 shots, yeah. That looks so cool. Then he's got the rapier. Okay. Now, is there anything better? Ooh, an arquebus with 2. So that would be better with Afro. Technically. Though I don't know if she actually fires a whole bunch. Why does this say incompatible? This would be better, actually. I think. Eh. Alright, I think he's got some pretty good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and sell things. Keep this just in case. If it turns out that that Vasco can't actually use the multi-shot pistol very well, then we'll just sell the thing. Oh, I got craftsmanship gloves now. Ooh, that would be useful. So then, if I wanted to, I could get rid of Kurt. Yeah, actually, I'll do that. Because if I need to actually do crafting, I could just use my crafting thing. So, Kurt, take you off, and Afra, why not? So, now we've got all long-range guys, except for Vasco, who has melee, as well as myself. But and now I have intuition or whatever it is. Didn't I level up? All right, yeah, intuition. So now I got level 3 of that. I'm just gonna have to remember to keep the gloves that I found. All right, let's start the trial then.
Look, these beasts are feeding on that carcass. If only we could pour some sleeping potion on it.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I can't even get down there. Ah, shit. Alright, whatever. They didn't actually give me a chance to do anything. So also, do I even have sleeping potions? Nope. So I would have had to fight them anyways. What? Okay, I guess. Look around here. Nothing.
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsantats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
Well, I am sneaking, so we should be able to pass them.
I need a bit of practice.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm already wearing vigor armor, so I guess we'll go down there. If I had Siora, then we'd be able to easily jump that. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up.
Watch out! There's another one of those creatures.
Look at the basin and the symbols around it. Given the islanders' taste for rituals and enigmas, I think you should touch the water.
Hey, are you still with us? You have that same empty look, just like when you spoke to that tree.
I had a new vision. Yes. And I suppose that it was the key to a new ritual.
We're listening. In that cavern, with the trial that awaits us, we should leave nothing to chance.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Well, what does that all mean? So I know I could go up there, but I think we're gonna have to fight that monster.
I need a bit of practice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight the monster.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm
Oh,
certain
right. Okay.
on this stone the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or
I
perhaps the
totally
wind.
didn't even listen to that vision
This stone
thing.
is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice. This drawing looks like an infant.
I'm just gonna look it up.
Could it represent life?
Okay. Let's see. Trial of Walt. I don't remember the order that they said the thing in. So, let's see. According to the guide, it says wind, ice, sun, water. Wind, sun.
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Oh, oops. Wind, ice, sun, water. Okay, so what does that do? I guess it makes him not angry? I'm gonna save real quick. Oh, the symbols are underneath the holes. The holes have candles. See, there's symbols on the rocks. And then there's candles that we light up in the right order. So this thing is peaceful, which means that we should be able to just go by it. Hello, sir. Where do we go? I guess we just go right by you? Oh, I can tame it. What? Huh? Okay, so that opens up the door.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
So if you remember the boat, that was that. Like, not the boat of the prologue, but the boat that we were tracking down, and then we fought that thing with tentacles, and it was one of those. It's one of the Nadaig, which if we look here, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. The Nadaig Glendeman.
Bertir to mad on Almanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
How do you know I actually passed it?
And so you have returned.
Yeah, it was
Can you
friendly,
tell me
so
what
its
the seal
tentacles
deep
were in
within
its
the
face.
cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of ruse and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Of course it is.
Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
I fear that Queen Bladnid can no longer help us.
Yes, we have learned of her fate. Some battles cannot be won twice. Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlog.
I've already
This
met
I
her.
know.
She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekid and Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
Well, at least the water temple here in this game is not that bad. Compared to Legend of Zelda. Although, truthfully, I actually had way more trouble with the fire temple than I did the water temple. In, specifically Ocarina of Time. You remember getting lost and confused in the 3DS version of OOT? So Water Temple is a bit confusing, yes, but ultimately I did do it. But I don't think I ever finished the Fire Temple. One day I will actually complete the Ocarina of Time.
Lieutenant, I demand an
Majora's
explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing
This
more
doesn't
than a
sound good.
coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
That don't
Thank
sound
you,
good.
Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
So she's not a Karen? She's actually the
interest of
previous
avoiding
governor.
a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Well, the thing is, like, she was wondering why the guy that was in charge of protecting the governor doesn't have the governor in his personage. So, you know, of course she's angry about that.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potion.
Well, I think she might know that he's
must
sick.
have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know if she's aware of the progression of his sickness, but it can't be that like she can't be that oblivious because like it's written all over his face. Yeah, Constantine. Alright, so I got 2 quests here. We should find Constantine. We also have this here too. For the High King's Trail. But you know, this is more important. Since he is our cousin. So we're gonna try and find him. Ooh, what is this? Letter from Lady Mirage to the attention of Legate de Sardet of the congregation. Your Excellency, a messenger informed us of the arrival of a delegation from His Highness the Prince de Vespe, led by his daughter. If possible, I'd like to get back to New Serene as soon as possible. Don't know how to react to a rather disturbing arrival of this family on Tiered Friddy. In the hope that this letter has found you in good health, I look forward to seeing you again.
Lady Morange tells me that a delegation from the de Vespe family just landed on the island.
De Vespe? That name rings a bell. The draft of de Vespe, a deadly poison. That delegation is bad news.
I've never ferried them myself, but it's said they are treacherous assassins. I wonder why they're here. We should talk to Lady Morange. She'll be able to tell us more.
Well, we're already here, so... Okay, we'll do that. I guess we could put a hold on the importance of finding Constantine. I mean, yes, it's an important thing to try and do, but also this quest is right here, so we're just gonna do it.
Ah, Sir de Sardet. Did you get my message?
Indeed. The arrival of the de Vespe family in Tiered Friddy is surprising and no doubt worrying. But without knowing their intentions...
Nothing good can come from that family, for the interests of the Dorsey family and...
I don't know any of these people.
But I truly cannot tell you anything about the reason for their presence. The message I received was brief. Aurelia de Vespe, announced her arrival on the island, and asked to see your cousin as soon as possible. She and her entourage seem to have settled in a region that I do not know. Adag ol Credo, north of Vikshadir. I think it would be good for you to locate her, and try to find out more.
I know the place. It's close to a cove that we sometimes used to get supplies. We stopped using it when we lost a ship there. But I've never set foot there. I seem to remember the natives considered the region as sacred.
You should also take advantage and visit these unknown lands. Who knows what they have in store for us?
You're right. It's better for us to go and see what it's all about. What can you tell me about the Devesp family? I've never met them, and everything I know is hearsay.
And, strange and worrying as it is, the rumors are justified for the most part. Nevertheless, I'm not an expert, and I've been away from the continent for a long time. I'm sure Sieur de Courcillon will be able to tell you more. But know that they have envied the D'Orsay family's power in the congregation for generations. They have tried to impose themselves many times at its head, holding up the antiquity of their city Perenne as a pretext. They bribe messengers, use blackmail and trickery, even murder, according to some people. And don't back down for anything. Be very careful with them, Your Excellency, and don't believe a single one of their lies. They're real vipers. Do you have any other questions?
What do you know about Aurelia de Vespe? Is she an important member of the family?
As far as I know, she's the prince's favorite daughter, and the only one left. I seem to remember that she was married to a promising young nobleman for a few years. I heard he died in suspicious circumstances, but I couldn't tell you what happened or if it's even true. But if you want to find out more about her before you go to meet her, you should go to speak to Sieur de Courcillon. Do you have any other questions?
Do you know the city of Perenne?
Legend would have it that it's the oldest city in the congregation, and its ruins bear witness to a glorious past. It's a beautiful city with a river running through it, and whose art and architecture have long been a source of inspiration for the old world. Nevertheless, it doesn't have direct access to the sea, which stopped it from thriving and becoming as powerful as Serene. That's what finally pushed it into the background amidst the larger cities. Do you have any other questions?
Goodbye, Lady Morange.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful. Don't underestimate the trickery of the Devespes.
I mean, that all sounds great, but we're going to, gonna hold off on doing that side quest there. My head's blocking the subtitles when the sentences are too long. Yeah. That is unfortunate. I could just, like, move over a little bit. We'll try and find the governor. A lot of the subtitles are longer than they should be. They could easily just, you know, swap them out, or you know, put them on a second line or something like that. I might as well just sell these. Hopefully I can find Constantine in the next about half hour or so.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Okay, so I think technically this is better. Because he doesn't actually use the multiple shots. So I'm just gonna switch him up to that. Do I think he has a shot at surviving? It's likely, maybe.
This is
I mean,
the
he's
camp that
probably
Constantine's escort must have established.
Someone or something attacked and tore everything to shreds. This seems all too familiar.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
well. I mean, he had his guard, so maybe they were able to hold off whatever was
The
attacking.
tents were lacerated by what looks like claws, and there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Catasac's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
What do you mean no bodies? There's one right there. There's one in there. There's another there. What the hell are you talking about? There's another in there. Like, huh?
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
He said that there's no bodies, but there clearly was.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Catasac and Constantine were going. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the
No
place.
shit.
Let's see what we are able to find. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Catasac are among them. A crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
Probably not desperate, because I do the same exact thing when I don't actually need to.
This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Catasac have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Catasac must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
I like how he is stating the obvious.
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way.
Oh shit, it's on fire.
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
Yeah, no shit.
These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Well, I mean, the fact that he was stating that the trees must have been must have had intense heat or whatever. But they're still on fire, so obviously doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, hello.
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Why can't you believe that? I have like 50,000 of them. Why would you not believe that soldiers would have explosives? Like, what?
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again, or something else?
I don't get it.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
There's definitely a lot of beasts here. Ooh, iron.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
They're soldiers. What else would they use explosives for?
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
Anything that way? Yeah, that just leads around. Might have to go back that way anyways. What the hell is that? Professor Seraphedin's work notes. Seraphedin sounds like a medicine of some kind. They just told us about a giant creature reigned over the heights. A statue we found could be a depiction of it. It's a large winged beast. Seems agile and capable of flying, but its body seems fragile and unprotected. Of course, it's only a depiction. We'll have to see one ourselves to confirm these observations. Yeah, it's definitely not fragile because we've fought one before.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasach.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh geez, they got a lot of health. OTC? I don't know what that is. Holy shit.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here? I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
No colonist understands how to control the fauna of this island. Whereas for the native wise men...
You believe Katasach could have orchestrated this attack?
Who else? You know all too well that with your cousin a hostage, you would be obliged to cede to the demands of the natives.
He would then have only accepted to treat him in order to gain his trust. I don't know. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We're also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
And you think that they would have taken Constantine? Is that possible? Maybe he was in need of treatment. But if you suspect them to have participated in the combat to capture him, I think you're wasting your time. I know the captain of that outpost. A pessimistic man who would never order an attack without being absolutely certain of total victory without losses.
Perhaps. Unless he was simply obeying orders. It does belong to the Coin Guard, after all. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Anything else? We already went that down the other way, so we're gonna go this way. See if there's anything new. More stuff to loot, perhaps. Ooh, treasure chest. Nothing really good, but I can sell it, I suppose. This place looks like it's seen better days. I got back some of the ammo that I spent. plus all these hoof fungus and everything else, along with the crude iron, I can make many, many, many more bullets if I really need to. But since I have like over 800 bullets, I don't really think I need to. So this place has a lot of supplies. Give me all the hoof fungus. And let's set up a camp. Okay. I think we might be able to find them, but I'm not too sure. The Alliance outpost there, and then question Aiden in Wencheve. We are pretty close, so we're gonna go there. Hopefully it's not gonna be like a wreck or something like that. Seems pretty intact.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm looking for Constantin Dorset, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rat hole?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the clifftop?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Captain, my name is Afra. You might remember me. I passed by this outpost with my fellow scholars.
The Lost Expedition. Yes, I remember.
His Excellency was able to extract us from the situation we found ourselves in.
His Excellency has powers that I do not possess.
I'm casting no stones at you. You are isolated and without resources, and understandably a bit angry. You have the feeling that the powerful of this world have abandoned you, and you want to make them pay. But a life hangs in the balance. We must save him.
You were right. I will tell you everything I know. One of the men I'd posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Well, we'll probably be able to save him. Bandits and find missing scout. I'll eventually go and do all the missions. So if it's not on the map, then I have to look it up because I don't want to wander over the place like, trying to figure out things.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no
have plenty of
longer have a
stocks.
single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
Sovereign potion against burns? I never heard of that one, but we'll go and make that. Do, 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 do. Sovereign potion against burns. Yeah, thankfully it's not a escort mission. I don't know if I've actually... Have I done escort missions in this? I might have.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Alright, so we'll just go and sleep at my camp. It's not too far, so we'll just go down there. Running in this heavy armor must be hell. Have I ever slept for a full day before? Yes, I have. If I remember right, one of the times I've done that was on my first day off when I was deployed to Iraq. I essentially got off work, went to sleep, got up, and then went back to work. Four hours? Alright, well, we'll just sleep on then. I'm sure I have slept at least almost 24 hours other than that as well. That's the only time that I can remember. I wonder, is there anything up here? Were my muscles a little wonky when I woke up? I don't remember. I mean, it has been like over 10 years. Actually, about 13 years now. So, it's a very long time. But I assume I was extremely groggy.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening.
I've definitely slept way more
Soldiers
than
of
10
the Coin
hours.
Guard and an islander were trying to
Quite
protect
often.
a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Konstantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals that seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
You have a friend that's been awake more than 48 hours many times? Ooh, no, I haven't done that, but I have done like 32 or so. I think that's probably about the longest I've done. And sometimes I do like 24, but I try not to.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Level up. Ooh. Okay. Well, we didn't managed to find Constantine yet, and I feel we have ways to go before we can do that, but I have to get ready to go to bed, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to wait until Saturday for the next stream. And apparently we're only halfway through the game, because when I was looking up the DLC, it said that about the halfway point is when the DLC becomes available, and we just got that, so we've still got quite a ways to go to play. So we're gonna we're gonna just end the stream because I gotta do some stuff and then go to bed. So thank you all for stopping by, and I hope you have a good one. And well, I'll see you guys again.